there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Today we're teeing it up at the first hole, par 4 of the Quail Hollow Club. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. Nice swing. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Good luck with this. Way out here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. This one's looking decent. Oh yeah, getting better. Is it gonna go? Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh no. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. And not a bad effort as we kick off our round here. Even par after the first. All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. Nice swing. I hope this one holds on to the fairway. Nice. That's going to avoid the rough. We're in the fairway. Looking good. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. Yeah, this one's your 4th shot. All right, here's our look at the double bogey. This one's going to the left. That was a good putt. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Teeing up on hole number 3. Setting up here in the deep stuff. I've seen you swing better. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Well, that won't work. Oh, look at you go here. Nice shot. Okay, there you go. 3 feet left. And that'll leave you at 3 over for the day. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Nice. That was the club. 9 feet to the cup. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just power unleashed there. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. We're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. And that will go. All right, 2 over par at the moment. Okay, par 3, 6th hole. Let's go. Ooh, nice draw on this one. There we go. Nice swing on that one. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Ooh. Just 3 feet left. And right now you're 2 over. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. Okay, we're pretty deep into this rough. Gonna need a good hack at this. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Going a bit left of the pin. Okay, here's a par putt. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. And the par 4 8th hole is next. Decent looking tee shot, I think. Yeah, we'll take that. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. 1 over par currently. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Nicely struck. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Ooh, not good. Bad kick to the left here. Oh, missed the green on that one. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green. Let's go. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. It could be a good one. Good job on that putt. That's your par right there. And you're 1 over at the moment. All right, 10th hole here, and we have a par 5. Take things down to even par with this putt. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Well, this one's looking okay. Nothing wrong with that putt. And this next putt for par. And that'll do. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Nice. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. I got sand in my shoes already. Let's get out of here. And this is what your fifth shot's looking like. Alrighty then, let's grab the putter. About 9 feet to the hole from here. And you're 3 over on your round. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. That's yeah, be nice to have that one back. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. And from the green side rough. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. There's almost nothing left of this one. And moving along. And you're 3 over at the moment. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. Come on, give us a kick to the right. And this one is from way, way out. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. And here we go. This one for par. Currently sitting at 3 over par. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, from the beach. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Ooh, is this one gonna go down? Oh yeah, stuck it close from the trap. Well done. All righty, now let's see what the scorecard says. And you're currently 5 over for the day. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Okay, just barely into the first cut here. Not too bad. This one's a 3-footer. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. 4 over par for the day. Good luck here on the 16th. Well, something went amiss. Yep, this might be in the rough. Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And from the green side bunker. Okay, out of the bunker. That's our first hurdle. Now let's deal with this putt. All right, you've got this for bogey. Five over par currently. And now on to the par 3 17th. Beautiful swing. Approach shot worked out just fine. Now this from 13 feet. This one's going a bit to the right. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. I mean, just a little tap here needed. Okay, we tap that in. We're moving to the next. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. This approach is heading left. Setting up here now for our third shot. Ten feet to the cup. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, bad break. And the bogey putt drops, and that will end your round. All right, at the end of the day, that's 6 over for you. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Today we are starting our round with a par 4. Cork that first drive into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. Good shot. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. That's a safe shot. Here's a putt from 19 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Ooh. Okay, this putt's for your par. Okay, moving on. And you're at even par currently. And teeing off now in a long par 4. I think we're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. We are about 195 yards out from here. That'll do for the approach. Okay, this one's 19 feet. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Still has a chance. Oh, and somehow it doesn't go. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. All right, the third hole is a par 4. Let's do the thing. Sweet. And this one's around 175 yards out. And from a cool 38 feet away. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh, it's going right there. Okay, here's our par putt. All right, moving forward. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. All right, now we're heading over to the fourth, and we've got a par 3. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Good job. We're on the green. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. Wonderful, wonderful shot. It's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. It's looking like it might be trouble. And from the fairway sand, Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. Okay, third shot. Okay, nice to leave that sand behind us. Let's putt and move on. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Currently sitting at 1 under par. 6th hole coming up. We'll take those all day. And this one's for bird. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, what do we have here? Still going. Oh, and it doesn't go down. No. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. Oh, well done. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. And now the par 5, 7th hole. Beautiful swing. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Well, you did get out of that bunker. A lot of work left to do with the putter, though. Okay, here we go. Long putt ahead of you, but I've got faith. It's definitely, yeah, I stopped counting around 45 feet or so. Oh, man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. This one's 8 feet. No good. Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey. Okay, that hole will put you up to even par. Okay, 8th hole, we got a par 4 ahead of us. This is out of the second cut here. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. 12 feet to go. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Looking good. And that will work. Okay, even par at the moment. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Good stuff. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Let's go. Kick right, kick right. Really well judged approach there. And 7 feet to the cup. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. All right, we start the back 9 of this course with a par 5. Great drive. That with some power. And this is your 3rd shot. Oof, it almost went down. All right, give it a tap. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. Well, that's too bad. All right, balls above your feet on this one. Just letting you know. Heading for the bunker, I think. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, nicely out of that sand. Now we're putting. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole. Save our par and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Oh, my. All right, let's move on to the next. That hole puts you up to 1 under. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Setting up here on the first cut. Nicely done. A little bit of draw action here. And we're almost putting here. We're on the green side rough. And this one for par. And you're 1 under for the day. Here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 3. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Well, par would have been nice. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. All right, now let's see what the scorecard's saying. That one's got to put you up to even par. Teeing off here on a short par 4. Well done. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. This putt's around 13 feet out. Oh, almost in there. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And after that one, even par is your score. Here comes hole number 15. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh my goodness, that almost went down. 3 feet to go. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. No play. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is gonna go down. And that will be for the eagle. Congrats. And we are gonna take another look at that. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh, come on. Okay, this one for par. And right now you are at 3 under par. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Looking like about 185 yards out. Come on, kick left. Okay, 26-footer from here. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, come on, be nice. All right, you did most of the work. Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And we're done here. Finished with the tap. All right, as this round comes to a close, it'll be 3 under par for you. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon.